The BBC have become the latest group to be triggered by Suella Braverman's new migration bill as they complain about the video that Suella has done to promote their policy. Bunch of absolute snowflakes. So the reality is you've got a lot of people in the BBC who are leftists or liberals, and these are the people who are working behind the scenes and they complain a lot. You've got some of the presenters who are also leftists, some of the presenters. Anyway, let's talk about what's going on. Suella Braverman is doing this bill. The bill is now in Parliament. The Home Office have done a promotional video for the policy, and as they have done in the past, many political parties do the same, and they use footage from the BBC, for example, and many other places in the video. Reform UK do a lot of videos. Now, Hugh Edwards and people around him and the BBC are angry. They've asked the Home Office and the Home Secretary to take down the video. Do you know why? Because they decided to use a footage. So this is actual the promotion. So the Home Office tweeted this. Stopping the boats is my priority and is one of the 5 promises that the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has made to the British people. This is why I'm announcing the new illegal migration bill. Home Secretary Suella Braverman. Now in this video we're going to show you. So they've done this video. They've got a lot of footage, images, videos, and you can see on the top left it says credit BBC News because the content is from BBC News. It's a few seconds of Hugh Edwards saying this. Let's go to the video first.
At least 430 migrants crossed the English Channel to the UK yesterday.
The highest number of migrants ever recorded in a single day crossed the Channel in small boats yesterday.
So that's the thing. So the video keeps going, by the way. But the first 2-3 seconds, you had Hugh Edwards, the BBC. That's part of the British state. It's a public body. So technically, it's supposed to be like a free library of content. It should be. It's not like a private company. But the BBC had a meltdown. They said you need to take it down because we've been associated with you. Well, an elected government. I know we don't have an elected prime minister, but essentially we elected the MPs that created the cabinet. Of all companies to complain about a video that is picked by His Majesty's government from His Majesty's BBC, like the BBC should not really complain about this. It makes absolutely no sense why they're having a complete meltdown. And the reason I say it's a meltdown is they're being triggered is because their content has been used repeatedly by multiple parties. They have been, from the Labour side to all the others. They never complained about that. But because it's this migration bill that is controversial to the people who work in the BBC, the broadcasting house, they are now saying, well, no, we don't like this. We don't like that. This is like 1930s Germany. So the Home Office have come out to say this in response. Showing news reports to set out context is common practice. It does not imply support for the bill. When we were informed that an automatically generated thumbnail displayed a newsreader, we immediately updated it. It makes sense. Just because they had Hugh Edwards for 2-3 seconds doing a news report, they added it to video. It doesn't mean that they're claiming that Hugh Edwards is backing the bill. Firstly, Hugh Edwards should back the bill, but it's his country. But in reality, that's not really how things work anymore. Everybody is sensitive. Everybody wants to be offended. Everybody should be respecting everybody. It's just calm down. You have to understand how reality works before having a bit of a cry because of all this stuff. And we have to be proud of our country. And we have to be proud of the wider family, which I actually forgot completely. I was going to say it earlier, but happy Commonwealth Day, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Commonwealth Day or happy Empire Day, if I had my... if I might go. But yes, and a lot of people are also being triggered because it's Commonwealth Day. We're going to be talking, I'm going to make a video actually later about the Commonwealth Day because someone had a bit of a row with me on Twitter earlier on. We're going to talk about that as well. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.